Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This will be a reading for the month of June. This will be a mid-month reading, so take the message as it resonates, okay? This is a general reading, so it may not apply to every single Sagittarius out there, okay? This may also apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs, so if you know those placements, that's usually quite helpful, and you can watch other content as well, okay? As you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards with some clarification and some oracle messages. So let's get right into it, Sagittarius. This is looking a little bit of a challenging reading so far, Sagittarius, but let's get right into it and then I can walk you guys through it, okay? So the first card here we have is the Five of Wands. Now the card deck that I'm using here is the Tarot of Opposition. There are two images here, one on each card. One is a positive aspect of the card and one's a negative aspect, okay? The more vibrant colors are the positive aspects. Obviously the gray and the dull colors are the negative aspects, okay? So with this card here, the Five of Wands is about conflict, arguments, disagreements, difference in opinions, okay? Strong opinions come from passion, right? Because the wands are all about passion. Now, this energy could be yours, Sagittarius, or definitely people in your environment as well that you're dealing with that is bringing this conflict in, okay? So with this being in the more negative aspect of the Five of Wands, this is definitely telling me, because when it's in the more positive aspect, looks like a friendly competition, right? Two guys look like they're having fun. They're just kind of, bantering, going at each other, okay? But this looks like it's, gotten a little bit rough and, hectic and reckless, right? So with this energy here, this is telling me that, Sagittarius, either this is your energy or someone you're dealing with, but there's somebody in your environment that is purposely causing conflict, okay? They are deliberately causing an argument, disagreements, whatever. They're purposely sort of trying to trigger you in some way, shape, or form, okay? Because they know that this person knows that how to sort of disrupt your energy. That's what I'm getting from this card. It's almost like it's a intentional reason, okay, for bringing conflict in. The next message here we have is the Eight of Wands and the Temperance in the reverse, okay? Now, the reason that I'm saying that, Sagittarius, is that whoever this individual is, I believe that for some reason, I don't think that this is somebody that you are necessarily in a relationship with even. This may be an ex, okay? But the reason I'm saying that this person is purposely creating conflict for you or, some sort of issues is because this person knows that you are actually communicating with someone passionately, okay? With the Eight of Wands, this is about fast movement, okay? This is either you wanting to travel, wanting to move, something to. This is about fast communication. This is about online communication. This is just something moving at very high speed, okay? It's almost like this person is purposely trying to create conflict so that they can create an imbalance for you in whatever it is that you are trying to move towards, okay? And the reason I say imbalance is because Temperance is about balance, but this is in the reverse. So whatever this conflict is, it's created an imbalance, or sort of like it took away your energy where it was positive and balanced towards something that you were pretty excited about, and it kind of brought you into this negative aspect, okay? But I feel like this almost seems intentional. Like this person is purposely trying to interfere because they're trying to hold on to you in some way, shape, or form, okay? Because it's like they I don't know how they have found out, perhaps, that you are. Because the Eight of Wands upright is a positive card, right? This is about moving forward. This is about you communicating with someone very passionately, very exciting. This is quick, but this is somebody that's got some sort of wind that you are either engaging with someone new and it's moving pretty quickly, and this person's trying to almost interfere and try to bring an imbalance in it, so it kind of confuses you or diverts your attention to them, something like that. Now the next message here we have is the Queen of Swords. Now this Queen of Swords is in reverse. As you can see, it's kind of, the more dull colors, right? And this is the Queen of Swords upright, where she's in her more high vibrational energy. But this is somebody in reverse. The Queen of Swords are usually like somebody, like an ex, okay, an ex-partner, ex-girlfriend, whatever, okay? But this is somebody who's in a very low vibrational energy, okay? Now, this is the reason why I'm saying that this conflict, whatever you're dealing with, is intentional. Because this Queen of Swords, she's pretty vindictive when she's in the reverse, okay? She's a very intelligent queen, but if she doesn't use her intelligence in a manner that's positive, she can be quite nasty, okay? So this is what this person in the reverse, she's very, she's wanting to fight, she's wanting to, this can also be somebody who's verbally abusive, okay? This is definitely somebody that will take you out of your temperance energy, for sure. So you're dealing with somebody that's either an ex that's causing a lot of havoc right now, because they've either found out that you are trying to move towards another situation, and that's very strongly I'm getting in this reading, okay? The next message I have to clarify the Queen of Swords is the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Now, this queen is definitely some piece of work here, okay? Sagittarius is, like I said, I don't know who this energy is for, but it is not a good energy. This Queen of Swords is purposely interfering because she wants you to keep giving to her, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, this is somebody, like I said, I do believe this could be an ex, where you are financially perhaps still giving to this situation, okay? And they're constantly asking for more money so you can keep giving to them, okay? This is somebody that's constantly coming at you with, financial stuff, okay? Because the Pentacles are about money. So this is somebody that's keeping you in balance because they're constantly needing you to financially support them, okay? Now, I don't know if you were married to this person at one point in time, you had kids with this person, whatever the case is, this is somebody that's trying to hold on to you financially, okay? And because they're constantly asking you for money or you're constantly giving them financially, this keeps you in a very, it looks like you're juggling a lot, okay? You're trying to keep up a lot, okay? And by this person interfering as well, this give the illusion that you are juggling two relationships, okay? So this person, whatever actions that they took in the situation where they interfered, there was an intention behind it, Sagittarius, okay? This is somebody that did it on purpose because they wanted it to look like you were still, giving to them, and perhaps you still are, but this is somebody that wanted to make you look like you were unstable, okay? In perhaps a connection that you were trying to move towards, because they started to take your energy away and your focus went away from whatever the new thing you were trying to go towards that you initially felt so passionate about, okay? This person took the energy away so you could focus on them, okay? Because they bring so much chaos and instability that it's almost like you don't know how to separate yourself from this individual, okay? The next message here we have is the Knight of Cups. Now, I do want to say that, with the Eight of Wands here that showed up, this is the reason why I'm saying that there was another individual involved, and this person found out about it and they started to interfere, okay? Because you're here as the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is upright, okay? You were excited about wanting to offer somebody this Knight of Cups, somebody that you actually had a lot of emotions for, okay? Because the Knight of Cups is somebody that wants to go in and offer their emotions, right? And I believe that this Queen of Swords found out about this situation and decided to interfere, okay? Because you were on your way to give this cup of love, okay, until there was instability that was created, okay? Then perhaps your energy started to slow down because you were getting burnt out by this Queen of Swords. The next message here we have is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody that, this is about a lack of collaboration. There's no working together, there's no coming together, okay? You were on your way to give someone a cup of love, Sagittarius, but you were not able to bring this together, okay? Because the Three of Pentacles is now in the reverse, okay? Like you were not able to collaborate with this other individual that you wanted to give your cup to, because everything became so confusing to you. Everything became too much for you, okay? Because with the Seven of Cups here, this person that came in from the past, or, you know, somebody that lingers around in your energy, this Queen of Swords energy, created a lot of confusion for you, okay? Created a lot of confusion. This is also somebody that may have created a lot of illusions, okay, in order for you not to move forward with this new path that you were going on. You know, this is somebody that will tell you all the negative aspects of why you shouldn't move forward so that you don't leave them, okay? So I feel like this is what happened here, Sagittarius. The next message here we have is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a mental card, okay? Now this is in the negative aspect, okay, because this person is tied up here. In the more positive aspects, you have freed yourself. You do not intend on staying in this chair, okay? But unfortunately, you're stuck in your head now, okay? Whatever this Queen of Swords created this confusion, this illusion for you, it has kept you stuck, trapped and bound, okay? And you're stuck in your head now, okay, because you don't know how to get out of the situation with this Queen of Swords. It's someone that, you know, it is definitely, I want to say it's an ex, okay, but because the Queen of Swords usually is an ex wife, or, you know, just an ex-partner, really. But you seem to have yourself tied up in the situation and you feel like you can't get out, okay? The clarification cards for the Eight of Swords in the negative aspect is the Tower in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, Sagittarius, this is, you know, this Queen of Swords energy here, who's very negative, toxic energy, I would even want to say. It's somebody that's keeping you stuck because they don't want their foundation to be rocked, okay? Because the Tower's in reverse. This Queen of Swords is trying to avoid this tower from falling. The reason why she doesn't want this tower to fully collapse where you go after someone else or start another relationship is because you financially give to her, okay? And she does not want to lose a financial abundance, because, I mean, Ten of Pentacles is a lot to lose, okay? So this Queen of Swords energy keeps you stuck here because she does not want to lose her stability, her financial stability. Now, this could definitely apply to you, Sagittarius. This could be somebody that you were dealing with that has an ex-partner, or you could be the ex-partner, okay? So there's three players here. You just pick your position, okay? But whatever the case is, you know, there's an ex, or, you know, definitely an ex-partner that does not want to release someone due to the loss of their financial stability, okay? And they are trying to hold on to that individual. The next message here we have is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, this is in the upright position. Now, Sagittarius, if you're somebody that wanted to give your cup of love to another individual, you're feeling, there's a sense of optimism here, okay? You know, you are confused, but because this individual definitely tried to keep you stuck and try to create a lot of confusion, you know, but I don't think your hope or optimism for the new journey that you want to go on has totally been put out. And the reason I say that is because the Page of Wands is in the upright, okay? You've come up with an idea, because Page of Wands is also about coming up with a new idea, okay? Or like figuring something out and feeling excited about it, okay? So what you've learned with this Page of Wands that's making you a little bit more excited is that you've realized that with the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot upright, is that you need to keep the attention off of yourself, okay? Meaning that whatever new ideas that you come up with, or whatever things that you want to do in your life that's positive for you, you are not allowed to share it with anyone. Or it's saying you've learned that in order for you to be successful, you need to not share your goals with anyone. You have to keep it to yourself, okay? Perhaps that was the mistake in the past, and how this Queen of Swords got wind of you wanting to move in a different direction is probably somebody said something that you had shared it with them, okay? And it got to this Queen of Swords, and then she started to antagonize you, sort of start issues, problems, just to keep you stuck, because she knew that you were starting to move in a different direction, okay? But your idea that you feel good about now all of a sudden is what you've realized is that you need to, whatever successes you have to keep it to yourself, because that's the only way you can move forward and be victorious. So that's something that you've learned, Sagittarius, is that, as much as you want to share your victories and successes with people, such as, meeting somebody new and you're excited and you want to tell your friends or family about it, and somehow word gets out to people that don't need to know that, and then it sabotages, right? Or a job, you get a new job, or, you gain some sort of financial gain, and, you talk to people about it, and then people tend to be envious about that kind of stuff. So you definitely have to keep some of the successes that comes in your life to yourself, okay? Because not everybody wants to see everybody happy. People that are not in high vibration, that still need a lot of work to do on themselves, those are the people that usually tend to, have those more negative aspects, okay? Now at the bottom of the deck here, we have the moon. Now this is the positive aspect of the moon because it's a lot more illuminated, okay? This is definitely much darker and, definitely a little sketchy there, right? So this was when you were sitting in illusions, okay, where you couldn't see all these dark negative aspects, under the moon, okay? But now you see everything so clearly because it's been illuminated, right? And that's why now that everything's been illuminated of what was kind of being done here, that's where you got the idea of the Page of Wands, where it's best to keep your successes to yourself, okay? So I think you feel pretty proud of yourself for coming to that realization, because, it really did affect your progress in a very big way, okay? So the fact that you have learned now to just keep that to yourself, it's a big step forward, okay? The next message under the deck we have for the clarification is the Four of Wands. So you are deciding to actually leave this connection that you're with this person, or leave a home situation. This is also about leaving a marriage, leaving a relationship, moving away from home, okay? So this is what you're planning on doing as well. Whatever this instability is, you're leaving it behind, okay? And you're keeping it quiet because you're not trying to draw attention to anything that you are doing, okay? You're doing it under the moon, and you're doing it where only you can see it and no one else, okay? Now for the oracle messages, we have heartbroken. It says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. The next card we have is the Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidity, force, honor, protection. So, like I said before, Sagittarius says, there was a situation here that you were trying to move towards. Unfortunately, because of the interference, it perhaps caused heartbreak in the other situation, okay, that you were trying to go towards. And now what you've realized with the Rose and the Sword is that you need to protect your progress. You need to protect the direction you want to go in. You need to protect your happiness. That's what you have gained the clarity for, because it says protection here. It says power, okay? The only way you can regain power of your situation is if you protect your energy. The next message we have is toil and labor. You are putting in the work, Sagittarius, and you're going to have to put in the work in the situation that you may have abandoned due to this instability, okay? But I think that you're okay with it because you know that what you have to do now, right? You're going to have to put in work to really build back the pieces of the connection that you may have had to abandon in the past because of this other interference, okay? But you're willing to put in the work, okay? The next message here we have is fire. This is about confident, optimism, passion, and bravery. Now, the fire card in this deck is, all of the elements of fire, which is your sign, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, okay? This is saying that in order to release yourself from this situation, you're going to have to put in work and you're going to have to gain the confidence, okay? You're going to have to be brave, Sagittarius, in order to move away from the situation and go where your heart desires, okay? With no interference, no conflict, no drama, okay? But the only person that can make that happen is you. And the only way you can do it is by gaining that inner strength, that inner confidence, okay? The next message here we have, it says hunger. Hunger, this card, when I look at this card, it just tells me that somebody's just sort of like latching onto your energy, okay? They just want to latch onto your energy. They want to hold on to you. And it, I just feel like it's so negative and toxic, but this person just wants to hold on to you because they want to, it's almost like this person drains your energy, but it's someone that you perhaps, like I said, were giving financially to, but you felt like you never got anything out of this. They were just taking, okay? And while you stayed in this energy with this person, you yourself started to, acquire quite negative traits, right? Because it's like it almost consumed you. So that's this energy here that you're trying to release. It's just, very sort of clingy, very an attachment of some sort, this person has to you because the comfort that you give them financially, and they are not wanting to lose that, okay? The final card here we have is taking steps, okay? Now, Sagittarius, you are definitely taking the steps slowly but surely, okay? Because, you're dealing with the Queen of Swords, and this is somebody that's very harsh, right? And they're very confrontational. They want to fight all the time. And maybe you're just not a fighter. You're somebody that is logical, wants to do things the right way, give where you need to because those are your responsibilities, things like that. But you're starting to realize in order for you to get out of this toxic situation, this negative person, you're going to have to take the steps to get there, okay? Because the only way you can release this type of energy and get to this type of greenery and abundance is if you start taking the steps. And not only just taking the steps, you got to do it with confidence, okay? So that's the messages I have here, Sagittarius. This is definitely about empowering yourself and releasing people that try to latch onto you, that are not giving you anything back, okay? But that's the messages I have for you, Sagittarius. Hopefully that resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can check your other signs and watch that content, okay? But thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Hidden Faces Tarot. Talk to you soon. Bye.